If you want to see what your competition's doing on Facebook without 15 steps and a lot of crazy tools, we're starting right now. If you want to transform your website into a customer or lead generation machine, I'll show you all my best tips, tactics, and secrets to get there fast. Let's dive in. Hey guys, Wes McDowell here for The Deep End, and if you want to make sure your website stays profitable, be sure to click subscribe and then click the little bell icon so you never miss another video you need to succeed online. And if you haven't accessed my free mini course, How to Guarantee Website ROI, you can access that right up here. Today, we're going to take a close look at one of the newest features that Facebook just rolled out, and that is a super easy, streamlined way to spy on your competitors' Facebook ads. Now you may be wondering why even do this in the first place. Well, it always helps to know what others are doing and see what's working. And if you've never done a whole lot of Facebook ads before, it's always a great inspiration point just to see what others are doing in terms of copy and images. Now, since this is so brand new, most of the other videos on YouTube are talking about the old method, which involves using kind of third-party tools, some of which you have to pay for. Otherwise, kind of stalking your competitors on their Facebook pages and on their web pages in hopes of being retargeted by those companies with their ads. Now, the main con of this method, in addition to just the extra time it takes, is that you have no guarantee of your competitors even running any Facebook ads. So you could be stalking their Facebook page and their web page, and then you get nothing to show for it. Especially if you're more of a local business in a niche that doesn't traditionally run a lot of Facebook ads. You could be wasting a lot of time. But luckily, Facebook's brand new feature pretty much reduces this down to a single step. So, and this is not a feature intended for advertisers at all, but we still get to benefit. It was actually introduced as a new transparency policy that came out of that whole Cambridge Analytica situation. So basically, Facebook's new ad transparency policy makes it very easy to go in and see any advertiser's ads on Facebook with no extra steps. Ideally, before you get started, you're going to want to make a list of competitors. They can be direct in your area, or they can be anywhere in the country, just so long as they're in your niche. And if you don't even have that, that's okay. There actually is a workaround. So let's go jump over to the computer. Okay, so once you're logged into Facebook, you're just going to go up to the search bar, and here's where you're going to input your competitor's name, or if you don't actually have these known competitors, what you can do is just search on a keyword phrase. So let's say you run a yoga studio. I'm just going to type in yoga, and let's see what the first one has, because usually the ones that come up first are going to be either closest to you or connected to most of your friends. So we may have to do a little bit of digging here. So let's go and click on their listing. So let's go over to the left sidebar. And this is the new section called Info and Ads. So let's click on that. And okay, so it says there are no ads to show. So I'm showing you this because it may take a few tries before you actually find a business with ads. Especially if you're more of a local business, there are a bunch that aren't actively advertising on Facebook. So I'm going to go ahead and try again. I'm just going to try yoga again and go to the next one, Core Power Yoga. Click on that. And then again, we're going to go over to the info and ads. Okay, now here we go. Here we've got, they are running some ads. What I would take note of are a few things. Let's pay attention to the copy they're using. Specifically, is it short form copy or long form copy? And then look at the offers they're running. So see how it says try 7 days of unlimited classes free. It's not just go to our website, for example. Now, the one negative thing about this method is you are not able to see any kind of social proof, meaning they're not going to show you any kind of how many likes it's getting, comments, shares. You're not really seeing any of that. Okay, so once you have a good amount of ads to look at, what I want you to do ideally is take screenshots of all of them. You can put them in a spreadsheet, you can just put them in a folder, but basically what you're going to do is start looking for similarities between them. Since basically the fact that they're all there and they're active should tell you that they're performing decently well. So any similarities you start to see between the ads, they can be all from one company or from different businesses, Any commonalities you start developing should tell you that those are things that are working. And that goes for copy, that goes for images versus video, types of images, any of that kind of stuff. And one thing that actually might work even better is if you were to look at a certain business over a period of time, say a couple of weeks to a month, and start to see which ads remain and which are taken down, because any ad that stays up, you can pretty much guarantee that it's working for them on some level. From there, it's just applying what you've learned, not stealing anything, obviously, copy or images, but at least learning what kind of copy works, what kind of images work, where do videos work better. Any of that kind of stuff, take it and apply it to your own business. Okay guys, you've heard from me. Now I want to hear from you. How do you plan on applying this new method to your own business? I want you to leave it in the comments below. And as always, I am just a comment away, so if you have any questions, just leave it down there as well and I will get to it. And to make sure you stay up to date on all these videos, everything that's going to make your website and your entire web presence a success, go ahead and subscribe right over here on the circle icon. And if you have not accessed my free mini course, How to Guarantee Website ROI, you're definitely going to want to check that out. Click this box right up here for that. All right, I'm Wes McDowell for The Deep End, and I will see you in the next video.